Illumix, Illumix. Illumix, the creators of the FNAF spin-off FNAF AR, which, to be honest, at this point, I don't even consider a FNAF game, because, listen, FNAF AR is like communism. On paper, it sounds good, but the execution, it's just horrible. What I'm trying to say is FNAF AR, on paper, good idea. But execution, not so much. So yeah. Is it weird that I'm comparing a mobile game to communism? Yeah, but to be honest, I just wanted to say that to try and sound smart. I don't know. But yeah, so somehow FNAF AR has gotten somewhat worse. Now, if you've been on FNAF Twitter, you would know that well, let's just say Illumix keeps proving themselves that they just shouldn't have never gotten the FNAF license, and especially since here's another thing now. Illumix is actually run by people who actually hate video games. Yes, that is real. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. Some of the people who run Illumix actually hate video games, which makes no sense whatsoever. Like, why would you like? Why would you make a video game company if you yourself hates video games? Like, seriously, what's with that? Oh, and also, what I'm searching is like the Golden Freddy skin that came with it. Because, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I just need to check something. Yeah, I'm just trying to look up the name of what was the skin? Golden. Yeah, I'm checking Twitter. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so I found a post on Twitter that thankfully has three of the things that are related to what I'm talking about. So, that's good. Oh, God. Seriously, I swear. Now, here's the thing. Obviously, like, having to pay for stuff in mobile games, yeah, that's not a brand new concept. But, here's the thing. It just feels off. Especially for something FNAF related. Because we all know Scott would never do that. Like, he would never make a game that has in-game purchases. And I really, really do hope Security Breach does not have any in-game purchases. Okay? I don't... Please, Steelwolf, please, for the love that is everything holy, Steelwolf, please, don't reveal the fact that there may or may not be in-game purchases in FNAF Security Breach. Illumix, or not Illumix, Steelwool, please. Okay, like, I'm joking with that, because obviously, Steelwool wouldn't do that, because unlike Illumix, Steelwool is an actual good company, run by people who like video games, and also cares about FNAF. And somehow ignoring the fact that fans bitch and moan about Security Breach every time something is revealed. Like, seriously, why are they so spoiled? My god. Man. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, but, anyways, actually, wait. Not going to search it. I can just show it on Twitter. Look at this. Watch. Okay, yeah, as you can see, this is my Twitter, as you can see right here. So, hold on. Me. Clear all. Okay. Here we go. So this is the first tweet by Johnny Blocks, which I recommend giving him a follow. Which basically, this is from yesterday, which says FNAF AR news and spoilers. More leaks for the Dark Circus DLC have emerged. The price for the DLC will be $12.99, aka $13, and a short description is included. And here's a look at Great Escape Golden Freddy in the workshop. A bunch of frames have been leaked too. Leaks Forsaken Game. Okay, so first, there's this. So, yeah, the price. $13 for DLC in FNAF. Now, here's the thing. Whenever I think a game getting DLC, FNAF is never one of the games I would think would get DLC. And that's mostly because, like, usually when, like, because there's already multiple, like, some of the FNAF games already have multiple endings, and Security Breach will be getting multiple endings, apparently, so, there's that. But, usually when I think, like, DLC content, it usually means, like, expanding the story or something, and usually part of that doesn't need to be expanded, because, like, usually we just have to wait for another FNAF game or something. And then the other thing is cosmetics, which we already know Illumix just loves to make cosmetics. Like, seriously, they make more cosmetics than add actual characters that could be in the game. Like, seriously, Illumix. Like, if you want to get people to like your game, one of the things you can do is, you know, balance out the addition of skins and characters. Like here's an idea. So, like, every time you release 2 skins, add in, like, 2 new characters, please. Like, seriously. Especially since, like, back then when, like, the whole, like, when Ringmaster Foxy and the other animatronics from the Dark Circus were revealed. Like, there were some leaks about, like, Funtime Foxy's textures being in the game, which, if you know me, you would know that Funtime Foxy is one of my favorite animatronics, so there's that. So, of course I would be hyped by that, but because the character never showed up, yeah, so... But still, that's one of the many complaints I have with FNAF AR. They just, like, they give more skins than characters, because there are so many characters in, seriously, there are so many FNAF characters in the FNAF games that they could add. Like, I'm just saying, like, they don't even, like, they have, obviously, they have the main five from, or main six, if you count the endoskeleton. Of course, you have the main six from FNAF, the first one, which, obviously, that would make sense. Like, if you didn't have Freddy in FNAF AR, that would be like not having Mario in the next Mario game. It just wouldn't make sense. But, yeah. Then for FNAF 2, you have Balloon Boy, which, yeah, and again, like I've mentioned before, one time I fought against Balloon Boy, and when I discovered that this Balloon Boy was basically a Dark Souls boss, I just decided to nope out of there, because, and also what I mean that is, I mean, like, it had a lot of health. And do you think I would want to spend, like, over 15 minutes trying to fight a, a Dark Souls boss in the form of Balloon Boy? You think I would want to do that with my life? No. Listen. I may do things to waste my life here and there, but I wouldn't go to the point of fighting a Dark Souls boss disguised as Balloon Boy. I would not do that. And then for FNAF 3, obviously you have Springtrap. Then for FNAF 4, you have Jackal Bonnie, Jackal Chica, and Plushtrap. Then for FNAF Sister Location, you have Baby and Blora. Still upset they don't have Funtime Freddy or Funtime Foxy, even if they've teased Funtime Freddy multiple times. And they don't have anyone from Pizzeria Simulator, despite the fact Lefty has also been teased multiple times. Then Help Wanted, which also has zero animatronics from there. But there are rumors of glitch trap maybe being added, I guess. And then for security breach. Oh man, well, God knows what animatronic from Security Breach will be added. Because, like, we all know that when Security Breach comes out, Illumix will be adding in at least one of the Glamrock animatronics. Hey, maybe they might surprise us and add Vanny in or something. Like, I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure some people would like to control shock Vanny for some reason. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, but still. Like, again, it's pretty obvious that when the Security Breach comes out, Illumix will just possibly rush the addition of a Security Breach character. And hey, maybe it might be Glamrock Freddy, might be Glamrock Chica, might be Monty, might be Roxanne Wolf. They might surprise us and make it Vanny for some reason. I don't know, but still. Like, they add more skins than characters, and it's really, really annoying. So, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, this is DLC for like $13 would be like, and also I heard that there's a good amount of content, but judging that I like to avoid FNAF AR like the plague, yeah. But hey, if it does have good content, then you can tell me, I guess. And then there is this one, which also makes you pay for something else. Which, here's the thing. For a FNAF game, you really shouldn't have to pay for something. Like, the only thing, like, my belief is the only thing in a FNAF game you have to pay for is the game itself. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing like this crap, okay? Like, I'm just saying. Like, it's just so stupid. Especially since, again, like, if FNAF ever got DLC, like, I would be thinking it would be like, maybe it's like some sort of reskin, or hey, maybe there's going to be some new characters, or it's like some custom modes, which, and even then with the whole DLC thing, I would think like the DLC would be like, you know, like maybe $1 or something, especially with reskins or skins in general, but no, they're like somewhere around $5, which is funnily enough, actually, funnily enough, most of the skins are like almost the same price as like FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, and Sister Location. So yeah, and notice how I did not say Help Wanted or Security Breach, because obviously those games use a completely different engine. So yeah, this is just, I don't know what, this is stupid. Just saying. So, and then we have the skin. Okay. If I want to be perfectly honest, I did not know what this thing was when I first looked at it. The only reason why I know what it is, because it says this right here. It says Great Escape Golden Freddy skin. That's the only reason how or why I know this is an animatronic and not a amalgamation of what looks like to be moldy cardboard, dark moldy cardboard, and possibly shit. But still, I'm not, and when I say that, I don't mean like, it's not that bad, which that's something I can say. That's a good thing I can say about FNAF AR. Like, some of the skins do look cool, like, there is that. Like, the Arctic Blora skin is personally one of my favorite FNAF AR skins, so, yeah, it just looks so cool, but still, like this, I could barely tell what this thing was before, is, especially since, to be honest, it's kind of interesting of what it implies, because, like, from the tears and stuff, it looks like he was, like, attacked by piranhas or something. Because, I know what they're trying to recreate with this, and I've seen somewhere, like, they would have a certain amount of time to escape before, like, being mauled to death by piranhas, or something like that. I think that was a type of, that's a version of that magic trick they did. Try to escape before piranhas were left in. Especially since, quick story actually, but I remember, like, this movie, it was all about, like, magicians, and, like, it showed one of them in something like this, and they had a certain amount of time to get out before would be mauled to death by piranhas. And, like, the scene was filmed like the scene made it look like the guy failed, and like it showed like, oh no, the guy's dead, but then it showed like it was like the blood was this red food coloring, and the guy actually got out. I don't know. I don't remember the name, but it was just this movie that was like it I don't fully remember it, but all I know is it had magicians in it and it had magic. Well, like not like Disney magic. I mean like magic tricks or something. I don't freaking know. I got off the track. I'm sorry, but still. Like, is this a good skin? No. Is it a horrible skin though? No. It's fine, I guess. But still, it's just like this whole DLC thing. It's just so stupid. Like, oh my gosh. Just like I never knew that Illumix could just prove that they're just getting worse with FNAF AR. And I just really wish Scott just took away their FNAF license. Especially since there are so many other companies they could actually do. Actually, Scott, like, I know Scott isn't watching this, but there's so many other companies that could do FNAF AR correctly. Like, like seriously. Like, FNAF AR was a good idea on paper, but its execution was just... It was just horrible. Like, oh my gosh. Just... I'm sorry, I just had to get this off my chest because, like, I legitimately have a deep hatred for Illumix and FNAF AR. Mostly because of how horrible it keeps getting. Because here's the thing, like, and that hurts me I because here's the thing, I don't like to hate a FNAF game because usually, like, even the FNAF games I don't like FNAF 4, I at least have something good to say about them. But with FNAF AR, or yeah, FNAF 4, like with FNAF 4, I at least have some good things to say about it. And hell, it's even one of those games that I would occasionally want to go back to and see if I've either gotten good or I still shit my pants when I see a jump scare. Thankfully, it's not the latter. But with FNAF AR, I don't really have that much good things to say about it, especially with Illumix. So, yeah, and there goes my Illumix sponsorship. To be honest, I really don't care. Because again, like, and actually now thinking about it, I'm not surprised that, like, if Scott, like, never knew anything about NFTs and he did the whole NFT deal, I'm pretty sure Lumix would just make a shit ton of FNAF NFTs. Like, I genuinely would not be surprised if that happened. But thankfully, Scott knows that NFTs are bad, and if he discovered that Illumix was doing FNAF NFTs, I'm pretty sure Scott Coffin would probably either kindly knock at their door and kindly ask them for the license back, or he would go full on Giga Christian, slam down their door, and forcefully take the FNAF license from them. Which, because my brain likes to think about cool shit, my brain is thinking that the second option might happen. But because, you know, Scott is a pacifist, I think. I don't know. But because Scott is a pacifist, I doubt that would ever happen. But still, what I'm saying is, Illumix just should have never gotten FNAF license in the first place. And, maybe Scott should have, like, signed a deal with Niantic or something to make FNAF AR. Like, sure, you'd still have in-game purchases, but at least, like, you know, at least Niantic is run by people who actually like video games, so there's that, and at least they would, and actually now thinking about it, like, maybe they would actually, like, here's the thing, because Pokemon Go, obviously, that doesn't have skins, but, like, they could do, like, FNAF AR and just have, like, all the characters. They can legitimately just add all the characters, like, obviously, like what they would do is, like, when it launches, like, you have some characters from FNAF, like, you have the main five from FNAF, 1, and then you have some from FNAF 2, some from FNAF 3, some from FNAF 4, and some from Sister Location. Then low down the line, the other characters from the other games get released, and when more FNAF games come out, more characters get added. Like seriously, that's how it could work. But sadly, we don't live. But sadly, we don't live in that timeline. So yeah. So anyways, that was it for this rant video. I guess I'm not really going to call it a rant, but it kind of feels like one. But yeah, that was really it for this video, and yeah, you can see why I still regret wasting $100 on FNAF AR. So yeah, but anyways, that was it for this video. Make sure you guys subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all guys later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye.